heard was made on my phone. Let me explain. Today, I'm going to make the music to Endgame. Yes, that is right, the most iconic scene from Marvel. But there's a twist. I can only use my phone to do it. Yes, I will be attempting to do it all just using my phone. If you haven't seen my last video where I recreated the music from Avatar: The Last Airbender on my phone, The Last Agni Kai, cough cough, awesome name by the way, go and check it out. But a quick recap. You might be asking yourself, how? The idea is simple, that everyone can make music, even on your phone. All the editing and all the writing and all the sounds will be straight from my phone, only by using this app called GarageBand. Sorry Androids, but if there is an app for Androids, let me know in the comments. But the big question is it even possible? I have no idea. Will I get copyrighted? Probably. Does it suck? Yes. Do I suck? Yes. No. Maybe. You decide. If it does, but besides getting crippling depression, let's try to do it anyway. Well, I'll try to do it. But before we jump in, spoiler warning, if for some reason you've been living under a rock and haven't seen Endgame, like, what are you doing? Go and watch it like right now and come back. Okay, so this is what I've made only using my phone. So everything you hear was just using GarageBand. Okay, so I want to show you how I did all that. So after you watch the Endgame, let's analyze the scene that we'll be attempting to do. I wanted to start recreating the music before Captain America grabs the hammer. But as we can see, the music starts way before that. But I'm only concerned about the part when Captain America says, Avengers, assemble. That will be our starting point, ish. Also, it's a pretty bad A moment and I love it. And that's also when the theme starts. So from that point on and everything afterwards, when the theme plays, is what I'll be attempting to recreate. Is it possible without getting copyright claimed? Probably not. So subscribe and like and share to show your support because YouTube won't. But besides that, let's do it. So first things first. Let's take a listen to what the theme actually sounds like so we can hear the different instruments they used. We all know the Avengers theme, so I don't really have to play it. But surprisingly, I had a hard time trying to figure out the tempo for it, trying to have the notes line up in each measure. Eventually, I got it. It is important to get the notes on beat because having the notes lined up to loop will allow us to get all the rest of the notes properly lined up too. For example, I was doing this. Definitely not lining up and sounds like a total mess and off beat. So I had to think about it and make sure it lines up. After that, we can continue making the piano sketch. Second, we want to get the bass notes to go with it, like so. And then from there, we can just fill in the rest, like adding some fast notes. And then adding more fast notes. And then even more fast notes. And then even more faster notes and more faster notes. Because better is faster and faster is better and faster is better. And then you have... And then you should have some decent piano sketch now. If not, follow my steps 1 through 3 again, only if you're not getting the same results. Well, JK, there are no steps here. Just do whatever. Alright, so I got something like this. And then from there, we can separate each part of the piano sketch and assign them to different instruments. And then from each instrument, we could focus on making that in particular instrument sound the best it can be. Come to think of it, this sounds like a lot of work. Actually, I think I'm just going to go back to bed. Oh, well, look at that. It's done. I wish it was that easy. Well, let's go listen to it, see if it's any decent. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Okay, so how did it turn out? Share your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you want to hear next. Maybe the next video will be from your comments. This project was a lot of fun to do. I'd say the hardest part doing this project was doing the staccato strings. Like in the previous video I explained, I showed there's only 2 samples, but I didn't give up. I figured out if I turned up the treble, the strings sounded a lot more clear, but I lost a lot of bass doing so. So I had another set of strings focused on the bass. I also went to each individual note and changed the velocity to give accents to certain notes, to give rhythm to the strings. And that really ties things together. The most fun part was of course the brass section, because that's where the theme was playing. Once I got the right timing for the theme, everything really came together. Then it was just focusing on the levels for each instrument, which was painstakingly listening to over and over and over just to fine-tune the volume for each instrument, since GarageBand app doesn't have a dedicated mixing page. And then from that, it was pretty much the icing on the cake. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you would like to see more, subscribe so you won't miss any new videos, and don't forget to share. Bye!